Hi, Henry Johnson here from bunnycages.org. Now I just wanted to guide you quickly through the jungle of cages that you'll find in the market. The first one that you're seeing here is not recommendable, and there's a few reasons why. First of all, it's a cheap grade cage. It will break easily if you see in the end the yellow crabs. They will bend and break off. It won't last a year. Secondly, the tray or the bottom is too high. Now, it is made high with good intentions to provide the rabbit with some sort of refuge or some place to hide, but you really need to keep it lower simply to prevent the ammonia from the urine and feces from the rabbit to create fumes that can be harmful and create respiratory problems with the rabbit. You would need another cage with some platform for the rabbit to get away from the bottom and have a nice overview of the area. So this cage really does not fulfill anything. It is floor based, it is too high on the edges and will contaminate the air around the rabbit, and it is simply low grade, so stay away from this sort of cages, okay? So now let's take a look at proper cages. This one, as you see, will not contaminate the area around the rabbit with ammonia fumes because it allows for enough ventilation to go through. Still, it is insulated at the bottom, so you won't get directly draft onto the belly of the rabbit. Of course, it will need to have some straw or hay inside the cage as well. The standard of the steel and the quality is much better, and you have it elevated from the floor, which prevents the rabbits from being exposed to drafts and other things that can influence the rabbits' physical and mental health, because rabbits likes to position themselves in elevated positions where they can overview the situation predator-wise. So a rabbit that is placed just a few inches or half a meter off the ground will be much more calm and a much better pet than a stressed out rabbit that is continuously afraid from sounds and movements around them. So I'll go for this type of cage here, and as we move forward we can also take a look at another type of cages. This one is not that high off the floor. It has a high button that could potentially form the fumes, but it provides the rabbit with some overviewing platforms. There are ways to improve and prevent the fumes from forming by simply drilling holes. I have another article just on that topic on the site. So this sort of cage, also high quality steel, good quality plastic bottom. It's a hard rubber, it's not easily worn into pieces by the rabbit. So this is also a cage I would go for, but of course there are many variations, but look for an elevated cage, a cage that doesn't have too high plastic container bottom, so good quality steel, and provides a platform or some way for the rabbit to relax while overviewing the situation in the living room or wherever it lives. That is key elements for rabbits to thrive and be calm and be good pets. Finally, we have the outdoor cages or hutches, and of course, if it's possible, it's the best solution. And you don't need a big garden to do this. If you just have a small patio or something in your apartment and can fit this sort of thing in, maybe have it custom made into, it's much better. It provides a cave or a den for the rabbit to hug to if they feel unsecure, if they feel cold, and it shields them from cold winds. Also, it will provide them an elevated point of view and a run, which is below the cage, and this is where the rabbit can forage on grass or whatever you put into it. Most likely this is also the place where you will find that they would leave their excrements, because rabbits do tend to, just like cats, tend to relieve themselves in one particular area. It's high grade wood, so it will last some years before the rabbit will gnaw through it, because as you see, the netting is on the inside, not on the outside of the frame. Otherwise the rabbit would simply eat up the cage from inside. So this is an excellent choice of rabbit hutch if you ask me. Of course it depends on the size of the rabbit. Last but not least, remember to feed your rabbit a varied diet. Not only salads, too many water containment like salads and carrots will eventually give you rabbit diarrhea. They will need some hard fiber in order to process soft materials. So leave them some branches, some grass, whatever you pick up from on the way from home. Make sure that it's not something that has been treated with Roundup or something like that, but usually you can find some dandelions or something on your way home or in your garden, and that will provide a fine snack. Also, in order to improve the tooth health in your rabbits, you could offer them branches, but just stay away from fruit trees as they contain poisons that are deadly to rabbits. Use birch branches. Birch are widely available throughout the world, and it's excellent for leisure and food for rabbits. And of course, do also try and avoid the pet store's seed mixes, because they are simply not made for rabbits. Instead, you should go to your local, what do you call it, garden center or local agricultural center, where you can get bulk bags of pellets made for calflings and so on. And it will provide a much cheaper and much better source of food for the rabbit. So that's basically it, and good luck with your new pet. Thank you.